Hello. What a freaking day it's been. Holy crap. Like, it's just Thursday. How did things go so crazy today? Is that standard for a Thursday? I didn't think it was. Usually the stuff pops off like Monday, Wednesday, or Friday, right? Thursday is like one of those meh kind of days. Today has been insanity from the jump. It's been absolutely bonkers. And I, for one, am not impressed. It's been pretty crazy. It's been a hugely emotional day. Yeah, I'm still rocking my Nora aesthetic, and I'm okay with that. Um, but man, oh man, it has been such a day. With yeah, no shit, Joel McCoy. It really has been a wild day, hasn't it? I'm just, and I've got a lot to say. I've got a lot to say about some of the things that I've been seeing and some of the comments that I've been seeing, and it's bothered some of those comments, and it's not the one that I received. I got some comments on I think it was last night's stream or the night before from Gabby, and Gabby at Escaping the Cultiverse, eh? Um, it wasn't her comments that bothered me. She disagreed with me initially, and I'm totally okay with that. We're adults. We're not in a cult. We don't have to agree with anybody. And I appreciated the way that she came to me and said, "I disagree with you." And she laid out her reasoning why. And if we could all do that, that'd be pretty cool, right? But a lot of people don't want to do that. A lot of people just want to say, "You're wrong. This is why you're wrong." Yeah, I can't get behind that. That's not a discussion. That's not even debate. That's just being a dick. And if you find that you disagree with something that people are saying, and a number of people are saying it, and then you have to hang on to that and keep defending your position where people aren't even discussing it, you might want to take a step back and a look at what your own motivations are. That's what I'm saying. But no, it wasn't Gabrielle's comments at all that bothered me in the least. And we had an exchange, and it was a very calm exchange, and I felt that it was a rational exchange. I was happy to hear her. Um, I was happy to hear her perspective, and I'm like I said, I'm glad that she said something. Please engage with me. Please let me know what's going on in your noggin. And if you disagree, it's okay. You're welcome to disagree with me. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about sometimes. I'm just talking. I don't present myself as an authority. The only thing I'm an authority on is my life. Because I've lived it and nobody else has. So that's what I got. But the things that I've been seeing that have been bothering me are people talking about how they don't, and I will acknowledge everybody. I promise. I promise I will. You know I do. You know I do. I just need to get this off my chest first. Um, I've seen people saying, boy, it's really too bad that the second gens are being so mean and angry at the first gens, and they're calling them out, and they're calling out all these people who were, veterans and speaking out and meow meow, and why can't they just calm down or something along those lines. And it smacks to me of respect your elders. I don't have to respect anybody if they don't give me a reason to. I'll be civil. I might even be pleasant, but it's not based on anybody's age relative to mine. And some people really feel like that's a big deal. You know, it was a whole lot of, you have to respect me because I've lived a few years more than you. You have to respect me because I have a title that you don't have, or a piece of paper that you don't have, or um whatever. And I disagree with that really strongly, and I always have. I always have. Respect your elders. I mean, the last person who said that to me in earnest didn't realize that I was older than they were. And they were saying it because they were trying to intimidate me into letting them have what they wanted. It's a thought-stopping cliche. And we know that I don't like those. It goes right along with do as I say and not as I do. And it goes along with, well, because this is the way that we've always done it. And that makes me absolutely bananas. Why are we doing it this way? Here's another way that we could do it that would make more sense, take less time, and yield better results. No, we can't do it that way. Why not? Is there a law? Are there rules? Because we've never done it that way. This is the way that we do it because this is the way that we've always done it. Come on, y'all. So I can't get behind that kind of thinking, and I've never been able to get behind that kind of thinking. And the whole, "Oh, well, you should conform and you should get into the system and change it from within." I fucking tried that, y'all. Oh, good, I made it more than 5 minutes. I made it to almost the 9-minute mark before I dropped an F-bomb, so I should be good. Um, I tried that shit. I tried it in my 20s. I tried it in my 30s. Change the system from within. My ass. Because it doesn't ever work. You don't change the system from within. Because the system doesn't want to change. The system gonna do what it do because it gets what it wants. The only way you're gonna change the system is from the outside and doing a lot of screaming and yelling and bitching about it. Thankfully, I have a near inexhaustible supply of bitch. I got a lot of bitch in me. I can do that. So, yeah, I am glad that Miriam is speaking up. I am thrilled for her that she's going outside of this little SPTV enclave, that she's going to Rabbit. I think Rabbit's fantastic. Woman has a lot of integrity. She's no fucking joke, and it's because she's so sweet, it kinda cracks me up when she gets mad. She gets a little spicy, and Spicy Bunny cracks me up. Um, but I'm glad that she went there because Rabbit's gonna put it on blast, as well she should, and it'll be outside of this little enclave that we call SPTV. I don't even know if I'm involved in SPTV. I don't know if, I mean, they put me on the channel listing in Discord, but I mean, does that really count? I don't know. I don't know. I know we talk about anti-Scientology stuff because I think Scientology is a lot of bullshit and it needs to come down. It needs to be shattered, ground into the dust, and have the earth salted beneath it so that nothing ever grows in that spot ever again. That's what needs to happen to Scientology. And if people wind up going to jail in the process, I'm okay with that. So maybe I count as SPTV because I certainly identify as an SP. I would probably be declared if I had been a church member, cult member, and they heard me talking like this. I doubt that my channel's big enough for anyone to take notice, but just in case. Hi, Osa. Um, but I'm not here to play to boogeymen. I'm not here to say, well, if you speak out against these people, then you're not focusing on the goal, you're not keeping your eye on the prize, you're not. No, we really are, because exposing any of the crimes that Scientology has done in the past is exposing crimes of Scientology. Even if they were committed or covered up for and by people who are now out and are trying to do good things. That doesn't matter to me. You got out. Great. You think that you've said your mea culpas. Grandiose. When you get called on the carpet and you refuse to answer, and then you send out your flying monkeys, not fucking cool. It doesn't work. And we see through it. This is what I was talking about the other night about foot bullets. You are shooting yourself in the foot every time you try to pull this shit because the world sees you. And the number of people who are going to blindly stand by just because you have the name that you have is dwindling quickly. So I'm glad that Miriam went on with Rabbit. And I will stand behind Miriam 1000%. And I'm glad that Serge had Christy on tonight. I was just watching that before I went live. I got a little sucked in, and I mean, you know how it gets with Serge, man. I'm glad that Christy went on with Serge and brought the points that she did. And as wrenching as it was to see Liz Ferris come on tonight and be sobbing from the jump and absolutely so angry that all she could do was cry it out. I'm glad that she did that too. Because people need to see the effects of this. People need to see, like, Davy Jackson is another person that I watch. He was raised up with IBLP. I watch him too. And sometimes watching him get emotional, or some of his guests get emotional about the shit that they went through, the abuse that they went through, and everything. Seeing that is just as powerful as seeing Liz tonight, who is such a badass. I don't need to hear the story about the motorcycle 500 times. I read it in the book. How about you do something? And I know that they've done things in the past. I know that they've helped people. Some of the people that they've helped, now that they're asking questions, they're not even speaking to. They're not responding to. What the fuck is up with that? They were good for a photo op? Not cool. Not cool. Somebody comes to you for help for CPTSD, and it's been weeks when most applications get turned around in like 48 hours. Come on. It ain't cool. And I'm glad that people are speaking out about it. I'm glad that people are yelling about it. I'm glad that people are crying about it. And I'm glad that people are being loud about it outside of our little enclave. I'm glad that they're being put on blast. Rose, a dose of rose. You know what? I actually would have to find somebody remind me what Liz's channel is called. Because I don't actually have any mods. A dose of rose. But I can put it in. It's just straight up Liz Ferris. Okay. Yeah, I'm a one-woman show here, Rosa Lang. But Liz Ferris. There you go. That should work. That link should work. I know it's called Pokemon and Cults, but is the link at Liz Ferris, Miss Sunrise Dawn? Or is the link at Pokemon and Cults? Somebody got to help me here. Yeah, she's a fiend. She's a fiend for the Pokemans. The Porkymans. And I can get behind that because I played my fair share of Pokemon Go. But yeah, so you'll message me the link. Okay, thank you. Thank you, beautiful. And then I'll type it out. I just need her at name, Miss Sunrise Dawn. It is Pokemon and Cults, Jen. Okay, thank you. So Rosa Lang, ignore the last thing that I posted because that was incorrect. Try that. Yep, it looks like the message I'm getting from Miss Sunrise Dawn is saying Pokemon and Cults. Yep, sure is. Okay, so that's what I put in. Yeah, dose of rose. Get that second one. But yeah, so I'm tired of hearing we do it this way because that's the way we've always done it and we're not going to change. I'm tired of hearing respect your elders, respect the first gens, respect these people who got out. Show me why. If they can't bring the integrity on a regular basis, because you know what? somehow it just feels like the second gens and the third gens are the ones who are bringing the transparency and the integrity. Kelly Copter brings a whole new meaning to integrity. She calls herself out when she makes a mistake. And another heartbreak this evening, speaking of telling on oneself, the captain of the lifeboat is going through some shit. And he told on himself tonight. And that was heartbreaking to watch as well. But it also speaks to his strength. It speaks to his integrity. It speaks to the fact that, yeah, you know what? He did something fucked up. But he went online and he told the whole world and he owned it. And I love that. And I am, again, it's not my place to be proud of anybody for anything. I'm not their parent. I'm not their spouse or their partner. But I give them a lot of respect. I give Kelly Copter a lot of respect for the other day when she's like, I screwed up. I made a mistake. I did a thing and I got called out for it. And you know what? I'm going to fix it. Same thing with Tommy tonight. He told on himself. He didn't have to tell anybody. He had a prescription. He would have been fine. It wasn't an opiate. He didn't put a needle in his arm. Thank God he didn't. But I have mad respect for the fact that he came out and he told it on himself and he took the hit for it. And anything that anybody wanted to say, he was there to listen. He was there to answer questions. And it was only when people got really ignorant that he was like, yeah, see ya. And Tommy showed that you can slip and you can get back up. All is not lost. You're not starting back from the very beginning. You're not back to day one. You don't have to hand in all your chips. That's not how recovery works. And I've seen it so many times. And people feel like they have one little slip. That's it. They've just thrown the last X number of months, days, years down the drain. That's not the case. You had a slip. You can get back up and you can keep going. What happens in recovery? Recovery is what happens when you're not in a meeting. Recovery is what happens when you're taking life on life's terms. And that's sometimes some pretty heavy shit. And he's admitted that he's been in relapse mode for months. So all these people trying to blame other certain SPTV creators for Tommy being in relapse mode. I have a number of words for them and phrases and directions, and none of them are pleasant. What the fuck is happening here? I don't even... What? I have no idea what's happening right now. So, yeah. I mean, it's been a busy fucking day. It's been a really busy day. And at the end of the day, I want people to know that they're still fighting the good fight. Everyone out here is still fighting the good fight, even if they're calling out some people that were kind of the spokes iconoclasts, the spokespeople for the former Scientologists. They're not. They're not. The people who are speaking out now, who are calling for answers and accountability from everybody, those are the people you need to listen to. Because a lot of the people who were involved back then and eventually got out are the ones who are complicit, are the ones who knew about the abuse of people like Serge and Liz and Laura and Jenna and Sterling. They knew about it. They covered it up. They're still covering it up. Let's stop doing things the way that we always have done them. Let's knock that off. If there are new ways to do it, then God knows Serge is going to find them. And Miriam is going to find him. Liz Boots, Nora, all the rest of them, they're going to find it. And I want that. I want that to happen. I want that. I want them to find the new ways. Or find new ways to use old practices. I don't care. But they deserve the accountability. They deserve the answers. And they deserve to know that respect your elders is just an excuse that people make when they want to do what they want, but they don't want to have to answer to anybody. Always beware of people who are saying, why are we criticizing those who went before us? Why are we criticizing the pioneers of speaking out? Because we get to. Because we still don't have the answers. And that's fair. You can't be a badass and asking other people all these probing questions and expect people not to ask those same questions of you. It's just how it goes. All right, let me shut up and quit babbling because I could just go on forever. Let me say hello to some people. Hef came in first, but it was, in fact, Simultitties with Miss Sunrise Dawn. I can get behind that. Joel McCoy, howdy guys, what a wild day. Faux show. Hey Jen. Good. Today's a day. I stayed up all night because I had to go to domestic violence court with a friend of mine that I'm helping. Ouch. God, that's draining. Now I'm awake and hard to figure out which part of the day it is. I hear you. I hear you. Hello, a dose of rose. I see you. Miriam had me in tears. Then again with Liz. Yeah, for sure. It was a rough one. Creepy B5 is in with things a little bit cockeyed, but that's all right. We like it. We like it. Keep things individual. Barb trying to come in all authorita. No, yeah, that's not going to work. Hello, Susan P. Good to see ya. Been a crazy day here on top of what's going on. Jasper is still sick. Vet first thing in the morning. Scott is sick. Savannah is sick. And now I don't feel good. Girl, your whole house a mess. What are you doing awake? You need to be in bed and sipping tea or something. Lord. I love you and I don't care if you acknowledge me because I already booked my cabin. You sure as shit did. Hello all. Hello Atypical Paul. Good to see you. You will respect my authority, you piece of crap. Yeah. Yeah. That's exactly what it sounds like. Person who shall not be named. 3-page community post. Son, get over yourself. No wonder you fucking deleted that. Look who's live again. It me. That's right. Oh. Yeah. Xena Marlene, y'all. First one of the night, half an hour in. Took us long enough. Yeah. If you happen to be new to my channel, Xenu Marlene. Xenu is the galactic overlord big bad, like boss level big bad in Scientology. Marlene Sweeney is the name of another cult leader involved in something called Door of Hope up in Vermont. And they're both horrible. So every time we mention them, that's the cue. I can't really call it a drinking game. It's more an indulgence game, but you get the idea. Have a sip, have a hit, have a chip, have some cake, have a cookie. Whatever your indulgence is, that is the signal to get you some. Rabbit is fearless and I love it. I know. She's amazing. She's amazing. Yep, Scientology is way overdue for a shutdown. It needs to happen. And I hope it happens with a fucking sledgehammer. Not that I'm bitter. Love you all, says SPTV Tattoo Warrior. 232 days till the cruise. Get your cabin booked and you can come play with Jilbo and Barb and me and Creepy B5 and a dose of Rose and so many more. We've got, as of right now, 15. 5, 10, 15 cabins booked. And I have it on good authority that one of the major creators is going to confirm and deposit their booking tomorrow. I will leave it to them to announce. No spoilers. If they declare me as an independent person, I won't mind, right? Samesies. I would love it. I would love it. Send me the goldenrod. Let me know that I've been declared. But they sure expect everyone else to answer. I know, right? Jason Bender, hi, good to see you. I don't recognize you. Our church has been speaking out against Scientology for years to stay away from them, that they're different. I'm not going to be brainwashed if it ain't in the Bible. I tell myself, don't believe it. That itself can be kind of a dangerous doctrine, but you do you, boo. That's okay. Yes, stay away from Scientology because they are dangerous. Not because what their stuff does isn't in the Bible, but because they are a dangerous cult. Full stop. Julie McGuire, 708. Hey, sweetness. Love the pic you found. I just got through Miriam and Rabbit's stream. That photo that I found that I posted on the book face tonight, that was something that popped up in my memories from 14 years ago. And I was like, holy crap in a basket. I remember that photo. I remember when it was taken. It was a long damn time ago. I'm here catching up on 2X. Awesome. Awesome. Squirrel speed for the ranty bitchy. Very nice. You know, you're preaching to the choir, right? Says, hey, you know what? Not everybody, some people are new. Some people are new. They don't know what's going on here. They have no idea. So it's okay. I mean, as of right now, ooh, I just got 2 more. That's amazing. As of right now, I need 77 before I'm monetized. So, if you are not subscribed, hello, new people. Welcome. Please feel free to hit like or dislike, whichever you choose. I'm not here to tell you how to think. Please hit the subscribe button if you like what you're seeing. And you can ring my bell. Select all so you know when my random ass comes online, because I never even know when I'm going to come online until about 5 minutes before I do it. So, yeah, if you would be so kind, that would be great. I'm 77 people away from being able to be monetized, which is kind of exciting. Also, down in this description box, you will find the Venmo that Denver Stevo made me get and my PayPal in case you feel like leaving something in the tip jar. And I would greatly appreciate that. But it is not required at all. To them, I say stop glorifying your stories and support those who you know were abused. 100% Stephanie East. Absolutely. I'm still waiting on an email from you, honey. It's what you can expect from an abusive cult. Yeah, for sure. Yep. Won't talk to Mike Brown. They thought that they were going to get all the publicity in the world off of Mike Brown. And he's asking questions. And now they won't respond to him. That's fucked up, yo. That's just messed up. I don't know what else to tell you. That's messed up. How dare they? Hi, folks, catching up on 2X. Hi, Maya. Wowzer, I have to focus to hear what you're saying. Yeah, because I get to talking a little fast when I get riled up. All right, you got it now. Times have changed, and the things that worked in the past aren't working anymore. You damn right they don't. Was just watching Tommy on replay when you popped on. Yep. Captain is awesome. Much respect for that one, for sure. For sure. Hey, Creepy B5 just subbed to Jen today. Yeah, everybody's sub to Jen. Sub to Pup Groomer 20. She needs the subs. We need to get her numbers up too. She's amazing. Mike R can't admit to anything. Yeah, something, incrimination, something. God is using Tommy to help others. Some higher power is. I don't know what to call it. It might be different for all of us. Hey, hey. Hey, Kathy Mitchell. I could not agree more. Sitting on their ass doing nothing but lip service. Where are they now? What a messed up bunch of confused wannabes. Not sure what they want to be, though. That's a good question, isn't it? I have no idea. Bless Tommy and his great big open heart. Yes. SPTV Fanny. Good morning, everyone. Seems I slept through a lot. Yeah, you did. You did. It's been a hell of a day. Night for you. Looks like Miriam will be on with Rabbit first thing in the morning, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, cool. Thank you for this YouTube channel. I'm listening. Our heading minister, Doug Batchelor, for years has been saying just stay away from Scientology and to stay away from Jehovah's. Read it for yourself. Yeah? No, honey. No. They blamed somebody with hair. I'm upset with Tommy, but as a fellow addict, it happens. But I'm worried about Reese and the promises he made. I'm just pretty much about to have my third heart attack this week. Honey, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't let anybody else's issues interfere with your own health. You don't need to be that invested. It's not, they're doing their own thing. I'm not worried about Reese. And yeah, you might want to kick Tommy's ass a little bit, but I guarantee you right now, nobody's kicking Tommy's ass harder than Tommy. He's doing it. He is kicking his own ass big time. And, whatever happens between him and Reese, I'm certain that they're talking about it behind the scenes. So don't sweat it. It's all good. Yes, Doug Batchelor from California was on YouTube talking about dangerous religions, and Jehovah's Witnesses came up, and he said they're bad people, but we need to expose them. That's difficult language. It's difficult language. I think there are some bad people in Jehovah's Witnesses. And I think that at the top and at the level of like elders, they cover up a lot. And they're not as willing to be held accountable. But I can't label them all as bad people any more than I can label everybody in every single, whatever religion as a bad person. I can't do that. I can't say that every single Scientologist is a bad person or that they got in for bad reasons. Nobody joins a cult on purpose. So, yes, Jehovah's Witnesses can be dangerous, especially for women and for children. But I can't say that everybody who believes is bad. I can't say that everybody in LDS is bad. I can't say that everyone in Scientology is bad. When it comes down to the parishioner level, I can't paint them all with the same brush. But I can say that there are bad people doing bad things within just about all of them. As a matter of fact, I can't really name any kind of a religion, an LGAT, a self-help group. I can't name any kind of group at all that doesn't have bad people in it doing bad things. I just am unwilling to paint the whole thing and everybody in that group with the same brush because it's not always the case. So you got to be careful. You got to be careful. You can't demonize 25,000 people because a small percentage of them are doing some really messed up stuff and getting away with it. I told Tommy I had 9 years clean, relapsed one night, and now have almost 8 years. Johnny was on screen with him, and they both said, no, you have almost 17 years with one lapse in judgment. Exactly. That's precisely how I feel about it. Ellen, I worry about that too, but I know Reese would understand if it meant his sobriety. For sure. Yeah, I dare anybody to criticize me. Oh, honey. Number one, your profile picture is fucking boring. I mean, number two, why don't you have a creative username? Number three, you could be more witty. I mean, come on. Get your poop in a group. I've been sitting here since I got home working on protest flyers and a banner for social media pages since I live so far from an org and can't protest in person. Right the fuck on. Go on with your bad self, Jen. Trying to keep your TRs in, Rose? Girl, you're out here with the dirty stay-ups. You can let them TRs out. Let them out. What else we got? Oh, wait, Barbara. Barbara's here. Hi, Barbara. Good to see ya. She's going to be on the ship, too. It is going to happen. Ooh, pompous jackwagon. I do like jackwagon. Yeah, Daniel, you can try to tell me that it's fucking Friday because it's after midnight. I don't want to hear about it. I haven't slept yet. It's not the next day yet. Shut it. Creepy fart knocker. No offense to Creepy B5, clearly, but wow. How do you knock on a fart? I don't know. That's always just confused me about that particular one. Calling somebody a fart knocker, and I don't know, like, is it because the fart sounds like it's knocking? Is that when you fart on a wooden chair? Sometimes those hurt. Um, how do you knock on a I probably shouldn't ask. I really appreciate the bravery that's being shown by those who are calling people out by name. Damn straight, Kathy. Artsy tartsy. Very nice. Hey, girl. Good to see you. Ooh, Kim White. Kim White. Making sure the tea gets held on to. I took snapshots of those posts because I knew they'd be deleted. Fucking good job. Good on ya. A bunch of blowholes. Yes, a bunch of bufadoras. Bufadora. Cake. I know, right? I'm a few days away from my next cheat day, but I really want some cake. Literally had one on 12/22, just didn't know I would be crying so much today. Ellen, honey, you gotta take care of yourself, ma. Now, Creepy's saying a Grease theme for the prom, and I just can't because I personally can't. I much prefer Grease too. But I'm getting into kind of the luau sort of idea, and we can weave Grease 2 into that. I can't stand the first Grease movie. I just can't. I'm more to Xanadu. than Greece. Hey, everyone. Hey, Nicole Jonker. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Creepy B5 did crap in a basket once. Okay, well, good job. Can I send you this video I have of Jasper? I tried to email it to Jen earlier, but Yahoo wouldn't let me. Yes, and it sounds like you did see it. You did send it. I saw the notification happening. Susan is wanting to know if you're okay with money on Jasper's vet bill. I think the mother-in-law is actually covering that. Kim White, I've had a roller coaster of a week. Could use some positive vibes. Girl, same. Same. I hear ya. I hear ya on that big time. It's been bonkers. Like, I get really excited every time somebody calls me up because we're gonna book their cabin, and we've got 15 cabins booked, y'all. When the creator that I'm gonna be talking to tomorrow confirms and puts the deposit on their cabin, and then they confirm it online, I am prepared to be absolutely flattened by emails and Facebook messages and everything. So, I am ready. I'm ready for it. But it's also like, hey, you have to pay a bunch of bills, and by the way, your phone's probably gonna get shut off if you don't get your shit together, and I don't know. So much going on, and I'm just kind of trying to keep myself calm. What's gonna happen is gonna happen, and that's, we get through it, and we'll be okay. We'll be okay. Shut the fuck up right now. They blocked Liz too? Oh, that ain't nice. That ain't nice. Holy crap. Who won't talk to Mike Brown? MMC, baby. The ones who remain on the Flaptermath Foundation. But yeah, Kim, you know what? I will send as many positive vibes as I have to spare right to your direction. Yeah, that's a good question. Gail or Ferris? Ferris, okay. Good to know. Good to know. Artsy. Yeah. What she said. Yes, Stephanie. Yes. 100%. Yep. Didn't go over well in Nuremberg. Yeah, Liz is going through enough right now. Bless her precious little self. That's rude. That's rude AF. AF. They were supposed to help with Bob. Yep. There are bad apples in almost every basket. This is a true thing. Yep. So glad Rinder and the cult gang are showing their true colors. I cut all ties with them when they dissed Aaron, called us names, and showed their cult-like thinking was still part of them. I didn't unsub. I just stopped watching because I can't I can't give traffic. I can't give attention to people who are gonna behave like that. It's just rude. It's just and I don't do well with rudeness. I do very poorly with rudeness, and honestly, I'd had enough rudeness from one of that 3 that I was just over it. Oh, for God's sake, I cannot type and I can't click. Nothing is working right now. Tommy is a good man with a big heart. Yes. Let me go back to chat. I accidentally did something. I'm so offended right now. Yes, and well, you should be. Hey, you're the one who dared me. That's what happens when you dare me. Susan P., you've been letting your tears out all night. Yep. My TRs dove out the window a long time ago. Mm-hmm. Talitha! Hey, girl. It's good to see you. Welcome, welcome. I know Miss Talitha. We have met in Meat Space. We actually met for the first time in Meat Space, and just remained friends on the inner tubes because we're never in the same place at the same time anymore. So tired, I'm just giggling. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you, creepy. Cake is a great band. Yes, ma'am. Hello, rocking it out for life. Miss Kim D. Grease 2 is awesome. Significantly superior movie to the first one. Rosalind. Hi, Rosalind. Good to see you. Welcome back. Mai Tais are a good theme. I like Mai Tais. I can do the cool rider routine. Love the latter part. I've never been allowed to try the latter part, but it is a good routine. Hey, Summer Savage. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. I'm new, catching up on chipmunk mode. That's what we call it on Liz Ferris. Yeah. Yeah, and sometimes if I get laughing, somebody tickled my funny bone a couple of days ago, and I was laughing for like 10 solid minutes. That shit was ridiculous on chipmunk mode, for sure. But welcome to the Dirty Stay-Ups, Summer. We're happy to have you. Do not be embarrassed that you suggested Grease, Creepy B5. It's fine. People suggested all kinds of stuff. It's okay. On the TikTok, I am not on the TikToks. I am not on the tickety talks. I don't know how to work the TikToks. I am old. Yes, this has been the week from hell for Hef 2. Made your annual gyno. My appointment to get a 3D echo test. Called the hematologist oncologist to make a consult appointment. Got a call from my doctor about popping dirty on a drug test. Okay, damn bit. Sorry about that, Hef. Yeah, it's been a really messed up week for a lot of people. Confirmed Liz was deleted on Facebook. Timestamp 2508. Just went back and got the timestamp. Nice. I was in the WWASP Mormon cult. My friend was interviewed by Davy Jackson. This was a horrible Thursday. I mean, victim shaming, relapse, love loss, cruelty to abusing kids. I get it. Yeah. Yeah. I haven't watched Davy Jackson's most recent interview because it's going on the watch later list. that, every time I think I've gotten to the bottom of it, I wind up having a day like today where I wind up adding like 15 things onto it. Who blocked Liz? MMC, I believe, probably Headley. One of them. Morning, everyone. Hello, mother of cats. Good morning, good morning. Good to see you. Are you saying TikTok blocked Liz? No, Mike, Mark, and Claire. The MMC. Ferris, not Gail. She just said she didn't think they would get a response from an email or call after she realized she'd been deleted. Oh, nasty. Yes, you may. And you may do so in a fulsome manner without any kind of restraint. You may curse with abandon. The more creative and the funnier, the better. That's how we do. Pop off queen. Get it, girly pop. Retired red, hi. Lucy, there's somebody here named Lucy. Hi, all, late Lucy. Those fucking assholes. She cross and wants answers to her questions. You damn right, and she deserves them. I'd say this is high school behavior, but I know most of them didn't go to high school, right? Liz's stream broke my heart too. Yeah, Liz's stream had all of us crying. We were kind of a mess. If you want to destroy my sweater, oh, but that's not cake. It's not cake. I do like cake, but the sweater is not cake. Yeah, we might need a Xenu Marlene up in here. We have not done night meds already. Kimberly Gabaldon, can you help us out? Can you help us out with the night meds? Hi, Marty girl. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. I wish I could go maybe one day, ADA cabin and a drink pass, and I'd just park my ass on the deck. Julie. The only challenge right now is that the only ADA cabins that are left, and they're not the only cabins are left that are for people who are semi-ambulatory, who can get up out the chair and use like a walker or a cane or whatever. Those are the only ADA cabins that are left, and they're interiors. Plus, they won't take a wait list. So I have to call periodically just to see. And just to see if there's any cancellations so that I can upgrade the people that I already have booked in ADA cabins. Maybe one day, maybe next year, depending on where we go, maybe next year. Off topic, the toxicology is in on the Kansas City Chiefs fans' deaths, cocaine and fentanyl. Yep, I guess I'm not surprised. CO Belf. Hey, bro. Ellen Gomez, I worked for the National Youth Rights Association a lifetime ago. I remember when the WASPs broke into Isabel Zender's home and stole her files. My heart goes out to you. Yeah. Good for you. It's astounding. Time is fleeting. Madness takes its toll. 35 cents or $1.50. I guess it depends on if you're on the parkway or the thruway or the turnpike. Xenu. Are you not aware of who Xenu is? Xenu is the evil galactic overlord and the big bad in Scientology's story. If he had handed over the documents, this wouldn't have happened. He's more concerned about himself. Fact. As bad as the Miriam chat was, at least now people will get it. No surprise, for sure. Mitch! Hi! Good to see ya. How you doing? Glad to see you in here. Yeah, we're definitely going to be time warping. We are going to be time warping on the ship. That is no joke. It is happening. Oh, Red. You put rabbit on and then fell asleep? Bless. Here we go. Yep, night meds. Night meds time. Night meds. Take your night meds. That was the wrong note. It's a modern pharmacology. Wait, drink first. Wet the mouth. Then take the meds. That way the melatonin doesn't stick. And it works. Wow. What a bonkers night, you guys. Yeah, Miss Sunrise Dawn says, hi, Mitch. I see you're being a dirty stay-up again. We love our dirty stay-ups up in here. I wonder how Worcestershire sauce would taste good in cottage cheese. How about that? What's this here sauce? Do. Pissed me off, but I had a good nap before. Ellen Gomez is hemorrhaging emotions, basically. That's okay. That's all right, sweetie. We all do. I just tend to really, when it happens with me, I just, somebody pulls the pin on the bitch grenade and off I go, boom. Oh, snap. Red just had her wisdom teeth pulled yesterday, y'all. That is a bitch and a half. I have never known the answer to that question. Never in the world have I known the answer to that question. And I don't know that George Carlin knew either. I love Chow. I love you right back, creepy. Yes, it is time for meds. Ms. Nicole. This is a true thing. Hef always comes in hot when it comes to Mitch. That is absolutely the truth. Just thought I'd drop off for a visit and say hi. Well, I am glad to have you here. You are welcome to stay a while, sir. Just took yours a few minutes ago, Miss Sunrise Dawn. Vacation must wait. Julie McGuire, that's all right. That's what next year is for, girl. We got you. Corrupted? Who's corrupted? Child, you've been corrupted since forever. Damn good pizza? Good. I'm glad that she had damn good pizza the night before. Feeling sad, mad, so very tricked and lied to. I don't even know why I feel let down, but I do. I don't like it when I'm wrong about people. Girl, the same. Samesies. And it's okay. You don't have to feel all right when you feel like you've been lied to. You should be mad about it. You should feel let down. When people present themselves one way and show themselves to be completely differently by their actions, you're allowed to be upset. That's okay. I love Carlin. Dogma was a favorite movie. Yes, girl. I loved Dogma. I still haven't shown it to my mom yet, and she needs to see it terribly. Good morning, Dirty Stabs. Hey, Chow. Hey, Purple Groovy. Good to see you, lady. It's a big club, and you ain't in it. Yeah. Why does cargo go on boats while we ship things in trucks? That's a good question. I like the little cheer that Carlin did. And I wound up doing that cheer the other night when mom was working on a quilt, and she started cursing at something. You know, we curse at inanimate objects when they don't cooperate with us, you know? So I'm like, it just reminds me of the George Carlin cheer. And she's like, and what is that? Rat shit, bat shit, dirty old twat, 69 assholes tied in a knot. Hooray! Lizard shit, fuck! And she giggled because she's my mom. She was quite amused. She was a little surprised at first, but then, yeah, then she giggled. How much is it to go on the cruise? Ellen Gomez, that depends. That depends on you. It depends on if you are going in a cabin by yourself or if you're going to try to find some roommates. If you're going to have roommates, there's going to be 2 people in the cabin. Interior decks start at, or interior cabins start at approximately $614 per person. That's based on double occupancy. Exterior cabins at $824 per person, and balconies at $999 per person. And that's inclusive of taxes, fees, port charges, and all that kind of stuff. So if you're going to have 2 people in the cabin, you can get away pretty well. If you're going to have more than 2 people in the cabin, say 3 or 4, then you can make those prices even less. But that's the price for the group rate for the cabins that I have blocked. And yeah, that's what I got for you. I'm not adding anything on. I haven't charged anybody a professional fee. I'm doing all of this without receiving any kind of an upfront fee. And I'm only charging you what Carnival is charging. I'm not adding anything on. And some people would do that, and I am not. So that's about how much it is to go. Deposit, if you're in a cabin with 1 or more people, is $250 per person. If you're in the cabin all by yourself, deposit is $500. Drink package is separate. Yes, as Summer Savage says, drink package is separate. But it depends on whether or not you drink the alcohols or whether you drink the specialty coffees or any of that stuff. So there's a lot of bits and pieces that go into it. But if you want to, Ms. Gomez, you can drop me an email, and the easiest way to get in touch with me is right here. Chowyunsmut, no spaces, chowyunsmut@gmail.com. Drop me a line. We'll talk. Yes, that is US dollars, Talitha. It is. And it's September 21st on Carnival Magic, 8-day Southern Caribbean. So we're going Aruba, Curacao, La Romana, and Amber Cove. 2 stops in Dominican Republic. So there you go. Talitha, if you want more information, girl, just let me know. Let's look. Summer Savage is going if she can come up with the funds. Maybe you should make an informational video, not live, that they can just watch instead of having to repeat yourself. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. I'll have to think about that. Probably pretty smart. Then people could just link to the friggin' video. I don't know how I'd present I don't really have the technical know-how. I guess I'd have to talk to somebody who knows what the hell they're doing with the tubes of you, because I ain't that girl. Um, but maybe we can put something up. That's a good idea, Hef. Thank you. I'm kind of pissed at myself that I didn't come up with it sooner, but I'm really glad that you mentioned it because that's smart AF. One of Doug's later videos was about controlled opposition. Seems sort of relevant now. No shitting. 100%. Pick you up and we can drive to Miami? I love this. Artsy tartsy. Found out today I may not be able to go. Still trying to come up with a deposit. Girl, I hear you. I hear you. Get in touch with me. I can help brainstorm the funds for the trip. I'm working on mine also and have a couple plans in mind. All right. So see, Ellen, summer, talk with Little Miss rocking it out. Don't do that again. Cat herding is fun, but doesn't need to be done pro bono in the future. Girl, who was I going to charge? You know? Like, normally for something like this, I would, if a client came to me and said, hey, I want to arrange this thing, and it's going to be X number of people, and it could be significantly larger than that, but we're going to start off with, like, I don't know, 30 people. I would be charging them a serious professional fee before I even started to do research. And last year, when I was contacting the OGs about it, I offered to do it and offered to set it up as a fundraiser for Aftermath. And I got blown off. And then I got blown off. I got blown off again. I got patted on the head. And I got a slightly better worded, let the adults talk kind of thing. So, you know, but I saw how excited people would get every time it would get mentioned on one of the lives or in the chat or whatever. And I'm like, fine, fuck it. You know what? I have the expertise. I'm going to do it. I'm going to put it together. I'm just going to do it. So I did it. But it is, it's exhausting. It is exhausting, I will tell you. But yeah. Yeah, good idea. We just put the link in the post. I'll work on it. I'll work on it. Xenu Marlene, y'all. Take a drink. I've been babbling. And I know that I've been babbling. My mouth is dry. As my friend Sarah once said. My mouth is dry. I think that's spelled D-R-A-H. So yeah, Xenu Marlene, y'all. I love that even though I don't have an overlay for it like Marilyn does, I have this, and this is delightful. Kimberly shows up all the time, and she shows out with the emojis and the goofiness, and apparently that really does This one right here really does look like Marlene Sweeney. Her name is Marlene Sweeney. That cult leader, her name is Marlene Sweeney. I just feel the need to say that again. We say her name every time. Summer Savage, me too, but I'm broke and I'm so broke, but I so want to go. Yeah, girl, I hear you on the so broke. And the FOMO is real. Ooh, yes. She has a ton of jewelry made. So if Summer Savage, if you want to help her figure out a way to sell it quickly so they could both go, and she makes pretties. She makes such pretties. But they only want who they want to go. I want everybody to go. Next time, add a percentage or a service fee. Woo! You know, I should, but I mean, okay. Full disclosure, which I haven't been shy about at all. I will receive a commission from Carnival at the end of all of this. I won't see a penny of it until September. More likely October, mid-October. But I will get a commission on the cabins that I booked, which is fair enough, right? But apparently, not charging a professional fee for a group of this size really, really burnt the onion of one particular person who's decided to send around an anonymous email maligning my character, disparaging my asparagus, saying, well, travel agents rarely do that anyway. Guess what, sweetheart? They do. More and more these days. So stop. Also, I have basically 30 years in the business. Because even when I was out, I was keeping my hand in. And I deserve to be paid for my years of expertise and for my training. But in this particular case, I mean, no good deed goes unpunished, right? But whatever. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Send me an email, Summer Savage, and I'll drop you Artsy Tartsy's number. Email number. I don't even have her phone number. Email. Well, I'm going to sleep now. Love you all, you bunch of dirty stay-ups. Sleep sweet, Ms. Kathy Mitchell. Rest well. Well, they have proved now over and over again that they think they are better than all of us dogs or whatever. Yeah, no, fleas. Ding, ding, ding. You know what fleas have? Flea circuses. Creepy B5, you're hitting the hay. All right. Sleep sweet, honey. Chow, were you a chatterbox when you was little? Yes. Yes. And very frequently. Very frequently. I even ask myself when I'm going to shut the fuck up. So that happens currently. You want me to show the video that you sent? I'd like to know about that cult and more about Marilyn. Marilyn is at Marilyn Honig Coffee, Cults, and Crafts. She's got her own show. She's got her own channel here on YouTube. if somebody could send the link to me with her at, because I know it's Marilyn Honig, but I don't know if the dash is in there, and I get all confused with the ads. If somebody would help me out with that, then Summer, I will send you off to Maryland's. Um, What is this? Tried emailing to Jen. Oh, well, I can just share it with Jen. There. There, that video that you sent me, I just sent it to Jen. So now she's got it on the book face. Easy peasy, George and Wheezy. Okay. At Coffee Cults and Crafts. Okay, perfect. So Summer, if you want to learn more about Marilyn, there she is. And I know that she also spoke with Doug Kramer from Dazed But Not Confused. Before he passed away, she did a couple of lives with him. And she told a lot of her story that she hadn't told before. And it was kind of amazing. So yeah, yeah, many parts, tissues and hydration will be needed. Yeah, her story is fucked up. Totally fucked up. Yeah, her story is something else. And it is on her channel. Oh, you're subbed to her. Fantastic. Lol, had to read that twice. I deserve more deaths. Well, thank you very much, Ellen Gonad. Janet from another planet. Hello. Good to see you. She'll find me on Instagram. I'm relieved you're getting a bit in the end or being bit on the end. Well, I mean, right now, yeah. Anyway, love you guys. Must pretend to sleep now. Sleep sweet, honey. Get some rest. I'm glad that you were here. It was good to see you. Marilyn told her whole story with Doug. Yeah, the videos are on her channel. Summer Savage is a sales queen. All right. Nice. I can record the cruise promo straight from your community page and send it to you if you'd like. Ooh. That might work too. I can figure out some kind of a way to do some voice work or something. Yeah, we can work it out. Let's talk. As you should, Chow. It's just going to get longer. True. Not fair enough. You deserve more. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I'm trying, man. I'm trying. We do what we can. Just went on a cruise about 2 weeks ago. Welcome back. Trying to figure out how I can talk my husband into letting me go on another. Well, I mean, this is going to be a cruise like none other, right? Just consider all the people that are going to be there. It's going to be bonkers. Fleas have a hard shell, so there's that. There is that. Crickets have an exoskeleton. You deserve more. Deaths, thank you. Thank you very much. Brian. Hiya. Got up to pee? Or got up because Philip had to pee? I would love to do a channel with WWASP. Do I just call it WASP? Can I just call it WASP? Or is that not cool? In its memory blocks, I'd wanna know, but to heal, I don't know, what I remember has really been a lot. Oof, I bet it has. I did take my meds, Marty girl. I did. The more stories I hear, the more my heart breaks, but my mind wants to fight right along with every one of them. Yes, girl. Yes. 100%. There's a process called the lifeboat, so anxiety is high. Ooh, rough. Yeah, Brian, are you okay? I'm seeing you putting in high one letter at a time, so I'm a little concerned. Do you smell burnt toast? Just emailed you with my phone numbers. Thank you, Artsy. Oh, my goodness. Ellen Gomez, I think there's a documentary on Tranquility Bay. It's been over 20 years since I heard anyone mention that, but Izzy Zender would have info if you can find her. Also, Alex KP from Naira. Good. Tagging out, catch you in the chats. Right on. Yes, Wasp is fine. Oh, whew. Thank you. Sleep sweet, Kim. Rest well. Hopefully we'll talk to you tomorrow. You've been looking into having custom door magnets made for Xeno Marlene cruisers. Bless your precious heart. Amazing. I was thinking about, like, should we just have the SPTV logo? But I like the idea of doing the Xeno Marlene cruisers. Yeah, so I dig it. I dig it. Absolutely. I love the whole idea. Reese has had a couple of breakthroughs on past memories in her lives, and they've really helped. Yes. Yeah, Reese has been going through it. It's hard to watch anything, and that's why Scientology is so interesting. That's fair. Got into Scientology with going clear and literally went down the rabbit hole and never left. I feel that. I feel that strongly. Miss Sunrise Dawn, as long as your husband isn't sneezing, I'll take just about anything else. Okay, the kid puking, probably not a good thing, but I'm just saying. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? Make something special for Marilyn. Yes. Can you rent scooters on the islands like the stand-up kind? In the ports? I don't know. I mean, you can probably rent like mopeds, but I don't know about stand-up scooters. I can make the magnets and I need the money bad. But would they be like flat magnets? Because they need to be like, I want something flat that's gonna just like be like a sign that you just stick to the cabin door. Yeah. But that's the kind of thing. I don't know. We'll talk about it. And I'm interested with talking with you as well, A Dose of Rose, Miss Rosa Lang. Sorry, everybody, trying to shake the cobwebs out of me, poor brain. I Segway tours, Talitha. You are not wrong. They even have those here on Hoth, where I live. Segway tours in the summer, of course. Now I'm trying to imagine like 4x4 segways with chains on the tires. How funny would that be? You are well versed in winter, Talitha. So, can you imagine? Like winter segways? I'm cracking up at the visions in my brain right now. I have no evens to can't. This is fucking funny. Wow. I'm a never in, but I did have an odd relationship with the fundamental and Southern Baptist. One was school, one was church. Then in college, I ended up with a minor in religion. I had so many questions. Girl, same. I'm a never in. I didn't have those kind of relationships with those particular sects, but it's always been the psychology that's been interesting to me. And I wound up working for a company that used coercive control and undue influence over its not only its staff but its clients as well. Uh, more more its clients, and I guess people kind of gave that a pass, but they didn't realize how badly the staff were being abused. So um, I took a medical leave of absence to have a surgery, and all of a sudden, ooh, started doing some reading while I was sitting on my butt recovering from the surgery, and I didn't like what I found. Don't get me wrong, but not all, but some SPTV getting culty. Absolutely. And I was calling that out months ago, sending out emails and all kinds of stuff. So, yeah, I hear you. It would be fucking hilarious, wouldn't it? Oh my God. Thank God you understand me. Ugh, you're the best. Hef. You're amazing. I love you so much. XCOS back in the early 80s got sent to Big Blue. It was enlightening, to say the least. Weren't you... Am I thinking correctly? Were you Div 6? I might be incorrect on that. I know somebody who contacted me was Div 6. Imagine how many layers people would wear, like the kids with the arms stuck out in a snowsuit vibe. Totes! And they'd just be like, segueing around, bobbling along. Oh my God, that would be so funny. I'm going to giggle my ass to sleep tonight. Thank you, Talitha. I needed that, and I needed you here because not too many other people. Well, Seal Bilf might get it. He kind of lives in the tundra. But there are not a whole lot of people who show up in my chat who are going to get it. I'm so glad that you were here. Thank you so much. In general, we're tired of all the secrets. Yeah. Yeah, and the obvious cover-ups. For sure. 100%. Yes, Dur OD Div 6 in my city. I'm glad that I remembered that correctly. Oh, of course you do. Of course you do. You get it because you live in freaking Norway on the Arctic Circle. Of course you get it. I'm sorry, Maya. My bad. I should know better. Yep. Louder for the people in the back. I have to be kind of quiet because I was just told that somebody's asleep, so. History revisionism. Oh, Jasper. Jasper's finally sleeping. Be quiet. Nobody be loud and rowdy. He's finally sleeping. Poor Jasper. He's such a sweetie pants. Well, sent a photo. Oh, this. Mini Hef. Draw me like one of your French girls. Ridiculous. She's so coy. We've had 3 hurricanes this week. It's been bad. Ooh, ew. I'm so sorry, Maya. That's gross. Yuck. Are you snowed in? Are you unable to get out of your house? It's not anything you haven't suffered before. I mean, you're in friggin' Tromsø. But still, I worry. My phone goes off and you check your own phone? Yeah. Sorry. There's a reason I mod only for channels that don't deep dive in this crap, but it's still crap. It is. It is still crap. I'm not even deep diving. I'm just ranting and bitching, but I get to. Laughing so hard at the Titanic line. Good. I'm glad that you're high. I'm glad that you're enjoying it. I'm glad that you're able to kind of relax a little bit. That's why we're here, so that we can help, so that you can relax. Everyone look up CAN, Cult Awareness Network, 1996, compared to the Aftermath Foundation. I mean, yeah, the way that CAN was taken over was purchased by Scientology. For sure. You're not wrong, Kimberly. You're not wrong. Tonight does seem to call for extra. So Xena Marlene, y'all. Love you right back, Red. I see you. And I love that you can come here and relax. This is where the mods go when they're done with work, because I don't have any. You can't drink, just cannot. That's okay. You don't have to. Just hydrate. Hydrate. Hydration is important. That's why you're so high. The excessive need for Xena Marlene's. Yep, I got to. I heard that. I got another ding. She is actually in her bed. Love you right back, Marty girl. Ms. Mona is in her bed. For once, the land hippo is not taking all the space up in Mama's bed. Good job. Good job, Ms. Mona. After today, y'all, I'm smoking. Good on you, Ellen. Get it. IBS, yes, but I have addictive personality. My father was an alcoholic, so is my brother. Until 2 years ago, can't go there. I'll fall down. That's fair. That's fair. I ain't mad at you. Ain't nobody mad at you. You don't have to give me no reasons. You just do your thing. That's fine. Already addicted to Coca-Cola, Marlboros, and marijuana. Mother of cats is back from the school run, now for coffee and a toke with the cats for company. That sounds delightful. Good for you. And see, this is how easy my life is right now. My entire cruise info thing is on my clipboard. And all I have to do is paste. So, Ellen, now you have an email with all the information that I have, or most of the information that I have to give you. It's the life of a Southern girl, Gen Xer. Not bad. Get it? For the moment, but she's been working hard all afternoon. She's wiped out. Yep. Yep. Bless her. She's a good girl. She is just the goodest girl. We love her. Summer Savage, my last Xenu Marlene was a handful of walnuts and a Diet 7-Up. It's just anything you want. It really is. It really is. It's just any way that you choose to indulge. Anything that you choose to indulge in. If it could be potato chips, it could be popcorn, it could be cake. It doesn't have to be alcohols. It doesn't have to be dried flowers. It can be whatever you want. That's the best part of it. A lot of it was Miriam and Liz breaking down, not to mention Surgeon Christie. Yeah, no shit. It's been a hell of a day. And then throw what's going on with Tommy on top of it. I just can't even with today. It's been rough. It's been rough. You chose to toke or the Coca-Cola and have a Marlboro. Yeah. Yeah. Almost wishing I had a Marlboro right now. Well, I mean, I have them. Almost wishing that I could smoke one right now, but I can't. So I'm just sticking with my vape, which is not a THC vape. It's just a nicotine vape. I don't have any feast days right now, so yeah, don't forget Reese kicking off February and making us cry for sure. Dilaudid. Oh God, I wish. I love Dilaudid. It makes me itchy, but I love it. Yeah, I'm still doing keto. I don't have a feast day for another couple of days. So, no cake for me. I have to stick with keto treats. And, yeah. Oh, nice. I've also used Snuggle with Mona a few times for Xenu Marlene time. I'm so sorry I did that. I should not have done that on camera. I apologize. That was rude. I enjoy a good Flexeril. Yeah, I buy them in Mexico. They're cheaper. But I do have some keto snacks, and it's not just toasted buttered peanut butter and jelly. Ooh. Talitha made some sweet ass keto beef jerky the other day. Nice. I'm gonna be making chicken thighs, probably on Sunday. Mhm. In the Instant Pot. So good. So good. Dilaudid is a gift from Jesus, no offense. Like I said, anytime they say surgery, I get excited. Not mad about you. I mean, there have been a couple of times where I've had to go into hospital with acute fat spasm in my muscles, and, I haven't, they haven't been able to do anything about it except shoot me up with, um, Toradol and Dilaudid. I do love Dilaudid, though. I like not hurting for a while. Get all up in them thighs, girl, you know I will. Mhm. Mm. I am so happy everybody's been here. We've been here for almost 2 hours now, so I should probably try to wind things down. We had more than 40 people in here tonight. That's crazy to me. It's absolutely bonkers. I love it. So, hey, if any of you new people are still lurking, please feel free to hit like or dislike, whichever you choose. I'm not trying to tell you what to think. Um, but right down there is the like, and the subscribe is over here. If you're on a computer, if you're on a phone, I don't know what to tell you. I can never figure out where shit is on a phone. But if you're on a computer, subscribe is right down here. And that little bell, tickle it, tickle my bell. And select all, because that's going to let you know all the times when my random ass goes online. It's usually about 1 a.m. Central Standard Time, but I mean, I don't schedule these shits. I have no idea what I'm doing. I don't even know how to make a thumbnail, y'all. So, Ann Casillas. Ann Casillas is here in the Hizoo. Tommy, Reese, Miriam, Liz, and all the LA kids and beyond. Love to you all and to them. We all need a hug today. No doubt. You are absolutely correct. It's 4 a.m. Eastern. I know it's 3 a.m. Central. But yeah, I usually go on at 1 a.m. Central, but it's never, sometimes it's right on the money. Sometimes it's a couple minutes early. Sometimes it's a couple hours early. You never know what's going to happen with me. And yeah, so like, subscribe, do all the YouTubey things. And down below in the description box, you'll find the Venmo that Denver Stevo made me get and my PayPal. If you would rather, I have Zelle and GPay too, so just drop an email to chowyunsmut@gmail.com if you'd rather use one of those. But I am here, mother of cats, 9 a.m. in the UK. Yeah, you're 6 hours ahead of me. Janet from Another Planet is in Alberta. Okay, very nice. Her name is Alberta. She lives in Regina. Wait, her name is Regina. She lives in Alberta. My girlfriend who lives in Canada. Anyway, thanks for being here for me. Thanks for coming in and getting all at 10 a.m. in Norway. Thanks for coming in, letting me get some of this crap off of my chest. Thank you for getting some stuff off of your chest. Thank you for sharing your frustrations with us. And I love this. I love this. I love you all, dear ones. May you all have a healing, heartfelt, and find your joy. And let's go kick some ass tomorrow. Fuck yeah. Let's go do that. Be safe, be warm, sleep sweet. Peace to you.